Yo, what's up everybody? It's Cameron Helm of MacGyver Media, and today we're going to be talking about the third part in how to shoot and edit videos on your iPhone, and why I moved up here in the third bedroom that we have. Alright, so first off, I just want to thank everybody for being patient. I wasn't able to upload a video last week because my basement was flooding. And that's why I had to move up here. Now, my basement flooded last Tuesday, which was the day I usually upload, so I was spending all day dealing with that, so I couldn't upload last week. Really sorry, but I tried to get back to it as soon as I could to finish this little session here. And today we're going to be talking about how to use the iMovie app to edit your videos. Last week we were talking about how to capture your videos with the Filmic Pro app. Now granted, you do not need this app to edit videos. You can record just from your phone. This app just allows you to change the ISOs and the aperture and a bunch of other stuff that you can't do in your normal camera. But this is only if you have like an iPhone 6. I think the iPhone 7s and 8s and 10s you can change the ISOs and the frame rates, I think. I was playing around on my brother's phone. It's an Android, and I don't remember exactly what kind, but I know that he can change the ISOs and the aperture and the frame rate and all that. So this is just if you have like an older phone like I do. Filmic Pro allows you to change the frame rate and the ISOs just like you would if you had a newer camera. It's $15, so it's a little bit of money, but I think it's worth it because I don't want to spend like another $600 for a new phone. So, with that being said, you do not have to have Filmic Pro. You can still film with the camera that you have. It'll just shoot at an automatic like 30 frames per second, or I think you can get up to 60 frames per second as well. But it does not shoot at the 24 frames per second standard American cinematic rate. Alright, so let's stop yapping and get right to it. Okay, so open the iMovie app, and once you do, it should prompt you to start up a movie, and it'll pull up this screen right here, and just select movie, and once you do, it'll pull up a list of all the media that you've recorded in your phone. So take that and select whatever you want, and it'll pull it up in the order that you selected. So if you select, whatever you select first is going to put it on the very left. You're going to put it first, in the video editing app. So you can scroll left and right by touching in the gray area and just swiping left and right. Now the way I like to do it is just watch my video, play through it, and just see if there's any parts that I don't like, and take that part that I didn't like, stop it there, and then select the clip. And let's say you didn't get right where you wanted, you can always scroll a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, just to get that finer point on that location, and select the clip and go down to the split option, and then when you select that split, it should split it right up for you. Now something to keep in mind, if you recorded audio separately, you're going to have to go down to the audio and select that and then split that as well. Now let's say the clip on the right is the one that you didn't want. Now that you've split those clips up, you just go to select that clip and go down to delete, and it should delete the audio as well for you. So I'm going to show you a couple things you can do with the audio here. If you want, you can select the video clip and go down to the volume button, select that, and then turn the volume down, for instance, if you wanted to put music over the top of it. Otherwise, let's say your voice is out of sync with the video, you can select the video clip, go down to detach, and it'll detach that audio from the video clip so that you can then move it around. And it took me a minute to figure out how to do this. I was looking up videos on YouTube and wasn't really finding the answer. I was like, I'm just gonna play around, but I found out you can hold down the audio clip, and after that it gives you the ability to move it around, and you can sync up your video and audio that way a lot easier. Now let's say that you've already split your clip, but there's still some extra space on the right and the left side. just select the clip and then touch on the right side or the left side where those big yellow bars are, and then scroll to the left or right to cut that clip down even just a little bit more. Now let's say the clip was just so bad you had to re-record it and then add it in later. What you're going to want to do is just go to the add button on the very left there, and it'll pull up this list of all these things you can put in there, and then there's the video there. You select that and it'll pull up another list of all the media that you have, whether you recorded it or not. You can also go down to the audio there and put in add in audio. There's the theme music that's from the program itself. You can use it as license free, but there's not a big selection. And then you can also go down to the playlists, albums, or artists, but that will pull from their iTunes, so it's anything you've downloaded, like other popular artists, but then you have to start worrying about licensing and things like that. There is another way to get license-free music from YouTube onto your phone, downloading it without having to use YouTube Red. I will post a link down below to show you the video that I watched to learn how to do that, to put the music in this video. Now, to edit the transitions, you just click on the little white line that's in between the video clips. Now on yours, it'll probably look like two arrows that are pointing each other, because that's for the crossfade. Mine's set to the just quick cut, but you just select that and it'll pull up a menu of different transitions you can use there. Now to zoom in, you do it just like you do on Google Maps. You just two thumbs or a thumb and a finger, however you want to, and then just spread those fingers out. So start from the center and then go to the outside, and it should zoom it in for you, make it a lot easier and just more precise when you're trying to get that cut right at the right spot. One of the last things we're going to talk about is the color scheme. It's my personal favorite. You just go down to the three circles down at the bottom right there. It's the color wheel, and it'll pull up a whole list of all these different color schemes you can go with. They're just like filters, just like for Instagram. So if you've used Instagram at all or anything similar to that, you'd be used to this already and you already know how to use it. So after that, you've got your text that you can put in. You just select the text button, the T down below, and it can give you, it gives you, I don't know, like 12 different schemes you can go with, but you can't change the size or and you can't change the font. So there is that, but it does give you title screens you can work with. So I don't know, it's a little give and take there. Now in order to upload this to YouTube, you're going to want to go down to the share option, or down to the share option down below. Open that up, and then you're going to want to save this straight to your phone, export it straight to your phone. I tried to export it straight from the iMovie app to the YouTube, and it wouldn't let me from there. I had to export it to my phone first, and then go to the YouTube app, open that up, and once you open up the YouTube app, there's a little video icon at the top right, and you just click that, and it'll allow you to upload your video from there. That should work. As much as I've tested, that should work. Well, that's going to wrap up the 3-part series on how to shoot and edit videos on your iPhone. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe if that's your thing. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later.